Time now for your morning rush. Albuquerque police are targeting speeders, but ticket numbers are not promising. In 2020, Albuquerque police issued more than 4,500 speeding tickets. In late April this year, the city launched an anti-speeding campaign. Well, that week, APD officers only issued 12 speeding tickets and didn't issue any on 3 of those days. The search for a missing 5-year-old continues this morning with growing concern. BCSO says that Mario Hernandez was last seen a week ago with his mother, Nancy Flores, who does not have custody of him. This was near 2nd, south of Rio Bravo. Detectives believe that he is in danger and say that his mother may have taken him to San Francisco. Police have identified a teenager who was killed in the South Valley last month. BCSO says that 15-year-old Ali Assad and 22-year-old Anthony Vigil crashed their car near Coors and Arenal on April 19th. Witnesses say that a white car had been chasing them and shooting at their car. Crime Stoppers is offering a reward for information leading to a suspect. Erica.
Here's a look at the drop-off forecast for this morning. Temperatures in the low to mid-50s, so a little bit cool. A light jacket or sweater will do through the morning commute.
Albuquerque police are looking for a person of interest. They say fled the scene where 3 people were found dead. The victims were discovered inside a car at KASEMAN Hospital yesterday. Police say they do not know the victims' identities or the exact cause of death. Witnesses say that a man left the area with blood on him, and again at this point, police are calling him a person of interest. Well, the feds are investigating a former New Mexico police chief and his brother. According to a search warrant, there is evidence that former LORDSBURG police chief Arthur de la Garza and his brother Elijah, a former detective, were falsifying their timesheets. Investigators say that the cell phone records and in-person surveillance show that they were not on the federal job during those hours. As of right now, the 2 men are not facing charges. The Bernalillo County DA, Raul Torres' office, is now partnering with a nonprofit. That nonprofit, Measures for Justice, will help launch a Commons dashboard. The website is set to collect data about the cases passing through the DA's office, along with patterns and trends. The DA will then have a team of community leaders look through the data and then decide the policy goals. Erica.
And here's a look at the Metro Threat Index. Very low this morning because we are going to have a super quiet day. It's cool for the morning, but the afternoon's going to be pretty hot with light winds.
Vaccine demand is dropping, but the state is still making pushes to make getting the shot easier. New Mexico United is helping out. They're hosting a walk-up event offering 150 doses at its homecoming match this Saturday. On Tuesday, the governor told us that she's working on a vaccine incentive package. Well, a lot that's been vacant for decades is now getting a new life near downtown Albuquerque. The City Landmark Commission approved plans to build a big new home that's near 8th and Forester, but that has some neighbors worried, that saying that the proposed nearly 2,500 square foot home will be too big. There's no word on when the construction will start. The City of Albuquerque did some new landscaping along a popular trail on Tramway and Indian School. That trail features sustainable water harvesting areas as well as some underground mesh to deter prairie dogs. Parks and Rec says that the area has deteriorated over the years. Previously, it's because of prairie dogs and an invasive tree species. PNM is now urging New Mexicans to reach out if they need help paying their past due bills. That moratorium is now set to expire on August 12th. The PNM says that they have several options, to help customers before getting disconnected. That includes payment plans and financial aid. PNM says right now 43,000 customers are past due on their bill. That's with an average of nearly $500 owed. A New Mexico lawmaker is speaking out against UNM's decision to not allow guests at its graduation ceremony. A UNM spokesperson says planning happened back in March when the county was in the yellow level, and while it's now in turquoise, they said it's simply too late to make any changes or expand the already large event. Saturday's commencement is being live streamed. Meanwhile, New Mexico State is allowing a limited number of guests at its graduation. That's having 2 guests in person. Now, more than 1,800 graduates will walk on Friday and Saturday. Doña Ana County moved to turquoise last week. The state's Republican Party will be holding its 3-day convention in Amarillo, Texas this weekend. That's after concerns about COVID-19 restrictions back here in New Mexico, because mass gatherings are still limited to 150. And GOP Chairman Steve Pierce says that hundreds of people are registered to attend that event. Texas has also scrapped its mask mandate. Erica.
All right, let's get a look at the morning drive. Here's a look at the maps. No major accidents or slowdowns to report as of right now. And Tracker is going west on I-40 around the Big I. It looks like things are starting to pick up out there, but we'll let you know when any slowdowns begin.
Boxing Bear Brewing is now expanding. The company says they've outgrown their brewing facility near Cottonwood, and they're moving it to a warehouse near Jefferson and Alameda later this year. The new Firestone location is also hosting the company's 3rd tap room. The Westside Tap Room will remain open. Meanwhile, the grand opening is now planned for tomorrow for the new one. Prices at the grocery store are going up. That's because of food and labor shortages, as well as some rising gas prices. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says the price of fruits and vegetables rose 1%. That was back in March. Meat, fish, and eggs went up by 0.7%. Now, the labor shortages are still trying to get back to the pre-pandemic levels.
Welcome back. Time now. Here's a look at on this day in 2012. A tornado with 90-mile-per-hour winds occurred near Magdalena, and it caused some minor damage there. Time now for the 5 facts. At number 5, you'll find a popular trail in the foothills is a little more spruced up. The city added new landscaping along Tramway near Indian School. It's not only a beautification project, but it also features sustainable water harvesting areas as well as underground mesh to deter prairie dogs. Parks and Rec says the area deteriorated over the years because of prairie dogs and an invasive tree species.
And number 4, the search for a missing 5-year-old continues this morning with growing concern. BCSO says Mario Hernandez was last seen a week ago with his mother, Nancy Flores, who does not have custody of him. That was in a neighborhood off of 2nd south of Rio Bravo. Detectives believe that he's in danger and say that his mother may have taken him to San Francisco. Anyone who knows anything about this case is asked to call BCSO.
And at number 3, we do have some storms possible this afternoon with strong wind gusts underneath. We'll see those as far north as really Socorro County. Albuquerque, the Rio Grande Valley staying dry, same with the Four Corners area. A couple showers also popping up near the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and moving through the northeast highlands. And these will be possible from about 3 p.m. through the evening.
And number 2, this morning, Albuquerque police are targeting speeders, but their ticket numbers are not promising. In 2020, Albuquerque police issued more than 4,500 speeding tickets. But yesterday, our cameras were out near Paseo and 4th, and it wasn't hard to find people going over the posted 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. Some say that they see it everywhere. Now, in April, the city launched an anti-speeding campaign. That was on the week of the 30th. Well, that week, APD officers only issued 12 speeding tickets and didn't issue any on 3 of those days. And at number 1 this morning, Albuquerque police continue the search for a person of interest they say fled the scene where 3 people were found dead. The discovery happened yesterday outside KASEMAN Hospital on Constitution and Wyoming. Investigators say that the 3 were in the car in the hospital's parking lot. Police say they don't know the victims' identities or the exact cause of death. At this point, there is a person of interest, and there's also a second scene in the Northeast Heights. And officers are trying to figure out if the 2 scenes are connected. Again, that person of interest was seen by neighbors leaving that area covered in blood.